Buddy Head in the 46. He's going to try to pick up that $1,000 bonus from Kimball Midwest. If he can start dead last and make his way to first in 40 laps, Buddy Head will collect $1,000 extra.
Late model Sportsman, ready to rock and roll. 40 laps, like Chris said, on this beautiful night. By the way, Buddy Head is your point leader heading into today. He was also your fast qualifier with a 15.459 earlier this afternoon. Brandon Bark is second in points. He's 16 points back of Buddy Head, both of which have feature wins this season. Matt Hogan in the fifth is 58 points back. He's tied with Chris Munson for that third spot in the points. Jay Palumbo, 58 back in our season-long point standings for the Valley, or the M&K Truck Center Late Model Sportsman.
Hey, I'm not the only one that screwed it up tonight. But this has been quite a stretch for us, Roger. We've had 4 races here in the span of 7-8 days at this point. They all kind of run together, but 4 different racing events, 4 very different races we've had here.
Yeah, very much so. I was commenting to Rex during the must-see sprint race. I haven't seen this much rubber put down on the track in a while. You can really see it turn number 4.
Yeah.
That they put rubber down. So this it'll be real interesting to see how these cars handle now that we've got the excessive rubber on the speedway, whether or not it's going to be slick or if it's going to be grippy or what's going to happen here.
It does help when you race approximately 4,862 laps in an 8-day span.
Well, we had that rain, so coming from a green track.
It looks kind of gray to me.
It's all gray. And if you know where all gray is, if you're, Michigan geographically inclined.
I am not. I know where we are, and I know where I have to go after, and that's about all I got.
As we get set to roll. We get set to roll 40 here in the M&K Truck Center Late Model Sportsman. Next time by, they will get the parade lap. This is where you get the opportunity to wave to your favorite drivers as they come down the final time before they go green flag. Now's a great time to stand up, put your cell phones on flashlight mode. Wave your hats, your hands, your cell phones. Give a little love to your favorite late model sportsman drivers as they work their way down the front straightaway on their parade lap.
Well, definitely got to keep an eye on that 46 car, Buddy Head. He took the Kimball Midwest Challenge. He's got $1,000 on the line extra if he's able to bring it home. They roll through turns 3 and 4. Green flag is out, and we're underway for the M&K Truck Center Late Model Sportsman.
They'll work their way into turns 1 and 2 for the first car in the wall. Car in the wall over in turn number 1.
I thought it was the 07 and Cody Dorman, but he's over there.
So I see Mahalik coming to a stop on the back straightaway. Cannot tell who that might be back there. Just kind of going through the process of elimination here at the back of the pack on who that might be.
Well, I'm doing a great job of figuring out who it's not looking through the field here.
Looking to see if it's on any of the cameras over there. I don't see that it is. So.
It may be the 42 of Bo Smith.
No, but he's right.
That's Prusnell.
Oh, that's Prusnell. Yep. Okay. Oh boy, that very well could be. That would be unfortunate given his first opportunity out here in that car, moving from the street stock division into a late model sportsman. His first attempt of racing here in 2024, and a tough way to start it out if that's the case.
Yeah, that's not how you want to begin your career behind the wheel of one of these M&K Truck Center late model Sportsman. And yeah, looks like it is the 42. We did not get a lap in, so it will be a complete restart. 0 in, 40 to go.
And that was quite an interesting restart there. You saw the Michigan Motorsports Hall of Famer Ron Allen almost have all 4 tires on the concrete there going into turn 1 as everyone was scurrying for position. And we'll try a restart. Unfortunate, like I said, you get one corner in before the night is over for Bo Smith. These drivers had a lot of laps they ran last Saturday night for the Invitational, and attrition was an issue there in that one too.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't a continued trend.
Got the Northside Trucking flatbed over there to assist, and we talked about the Kimball Midwest Challenge. And for a century, Kimball Midwest has been synonymous with American quality products and Kimball Midwest quality service. Their commitment to continuous improvement has been unwavering, and they're proud to say they've been serving the United States for 100 years, and they're just getting started. Now more than ever, the entire Kimball Midwest team stands ready nationwide to help you build your business. We believe that when we support people first, success for everyone will follow. That was true a century ago and will remain true for the next 100 years and beyond. So what makes them the perfect single source partner for your company? It's their American-made commitment. 80% of their inventory dollars are spent on products made in American factories by American workers. Plus the in-person demonstrations, you can see how their superior products work before you buy them. And when it comes to service, they're not happy unless you're happy. At Kimball Midwest, they don't just do business, they build personal relationships. They're not a business-to-business company, they're a people-to-people company. So thank you to Kimball Midwest. KimballMidwest.com for more information. And again, want to thank the Carson James Vincent Foundation for the selling of the 50/50 tickets tonight. Chris, someone walked away with $1,711. And it's always amazing when I say how much the pot is, because you could hear the air being sucked out of the track going,
well, it probably...
until I give them the wrong number.
Yeah, it probably helped that they had a literal giant selling 50/50 tickets for him. I felt like I needed to buy more tickets because just this Goliath of a human was saying, hey, 50/50 tickets for sale.
Are you saying that you were to gladly traded money for some magic beans?
Yes. I mean, he was as tall as the concession stand, Roger.
I think I know. I think I did see him, yes.
I don't know how you couldn't. I think he could probably look in this window in front of us.
Ivan the Big have to drive. Well, the field now doubling up, which is a good sign.
And I believe we are going to forego the Owosso option because it's a complete restart.
Sure. That would make
so we don't technically have any laps completed.
Although some of these drivers could use the practice.
Your words.
We've seen plenty of them go to the back for missing that option, but really haven't had to. Well, we haven't at all had to use it tonight.
No, the dwarfs went caution free. The sprint cars don't use it, so here we are.
Okay, field's gotten the one to go. Signal caution lights off around the speedway. Drivers preparing to put that right foot to the floor as they work the west side of the speedway. Get set to come down in 8 rows. Green flag. They'll try it again. Here we go.
Well, already going better than the first time. We've made it through turns 1 and 2. Chris Munson leads as Mike Beach and Ron Allen battle for the second spot.
Barkas back there in the 4th position in car number 50. He's a winner in this division, all trying to chase down Munson's number 3. He's got about a 4-car length advantage before you get back to Allen. Then Beach, then Barkas, and then it's Beach again.
Buddy Head takes it 3 wide as he begins his march towards the front of the field for the Kimball Midwest Challenge as John Rangel and Rich Mahalik get together in the 11 and the 45. Something dragging underneath the 45.
I bet that left front, something on that left front suspension has gone kaplooey after that contact. That was pretty hard contact as they were all trying to avoid going into the front straightaway wall. as hopefully Jonathan can get that car turned into the infield, or he's going to be, I should be able to get it to the pits.
In the meantime, Chris Munson continues to lead in the 3 machine, as Ron Allen, Brandon Barkus, Mike Beach, and John Beach follow in his wake. Ron Allen has spent a very healthy career at the Toledo and Flat Rock Speedways, literally a Hall of Fame career, has won dozens of races down there, has decided to venture out now that he's retired from his day job, and the Hall of Famer runs in the 2nd spot right now, trying to chase down the 3 of Chris Munson.
Barkus right behind him out of Indiana, making the trip up and hoping to have the opportunity to race, and right now sits in that 3rd spot, as the Beaches have 4th and 5th positions. Then it's Litigant in car 71. That's your lead pack.
So your top 6 cars right now running in procession. First battle on the track is going to be for the 9th position, as Buddy Head now works on the 12 of Matt Hogan to move up into that 9th position as he continues to try to make his way to the front of the field for that $1,000 bonus, courtesy of Kimball Midwest.
You add that to the top of the pay chart, which is $2,000 to win, and that's a nice $3,000 payday if Buddy Head can get it done. Of course, he's also got to be mindful if he's going after a championship as well, as he leads the point standings as we get into some lap traffic now, as the 07 of Cody Dorman goes 1 lap behind your leaders.
Now, last week's event was an invitational, but Buddy Head was running in a position to win before the engine let go.
Oh, spin turns 1 and 2.
Oh, Rich Mahalik goes around over in turn number 2. Caution flag out. I don't believe there was anybody really around him at the time, Roger, but I could be wrong.
I couldn't tell you for sure there if there was any contact. I looked up, he was already going around. And he was running in the 12th position at that time, with Personnel back there 12th and 13th. So those were the final 2 cars on the lead lap at the time of the caution. As it stands, go ahead, Chris.
Oh, I was just going to say that the call was confirmed, the 11 car by himself. So he'll go to the back of the field.
And we will have the Owosso option. As it stands right now with 10 laps complete, Chris Munson is your race leader in car number 3, Ron Allen 2nd into 69. Brandon Barkus in 3rd in car 50, and then the 11S of Mike Beach, followed by Jonathan Beach in the $. Doug Litigant is in 6th, 7th spot, Damian Lytle. Buddy Head up to 8th, 9th, Clarity Patton, and Matt Hogan completing your top 10.
Well, as we make our choice, our first 2 drivers going to take the inside line. That's going to put the 50 of Brandon Barkus to the outside of the front row. So, driver who picked up the win in our combination event with the CRA late model Sportsman and came into the night 2nd in the point standings, he'll be outside of that front row.
Buddy Head going for that Kimball Midwest Challenge, also opted for the top side. So that'll put him roughly outside of row number 4, it looks like.
Yeah, on track position-wise, I believe he'll be restarting in the 8th spot. Started the race 16th, so he's already done half of the job in 10 laps. Unfortunately, the challenge gets a little steeper the closer to the sharp end of the field you get.
And yes, this gives him, although he was quite a bit back trying to get through that slower traffic, he was quite a bit back from that lead pack, so now it gives him a chance to tussle with the top players. Green displayed. Barkus going to give it a shot top side. We know that 50 is fast, so is the 3. They're still wheel to wheel coming out of turn 4, slight advantage to Munson.
Father and son battling for 4th now as John Beach gets to the inside of Mike Beach to move up into the 4th spot. But Mike's not just going to let him go. He hangs tough out in that outside groove.
Yeah, backup car. Schmack-up car. We're going to race for position. Behind him, Litigant and Buddy Head. Just outside the top 5 is your front 3. Now nose to tail. Allen in that 3rd position. Barkis 2nd. Munson still leading the field.
Yeah, Buddy Head searching around, trying to find a way around the 71, and Douglas Litigant. Litigant shows him the inside groove, and Buddy Head will take it to pull inside of the 71, give 6th spot to Buddy Head as he continues to follow that Kimball Midwest Challenge to the front of the field.
Here we go. Barkis got right up to the back bumper of Munson, couldn't do anything with it. He'll follow him in the 3. Allen all alone in the 3rd spot, and again the beach battle going on for the 4th position. John Beach right there in that battle with Mike Beach, and Mike's going to take the advantage now. Here comes Buddy Head to the inside.
Buddy going to try the outside of the 1 car of John Beach, still trying to break into the top 5. He sits just outside in 6th. As we have a battle forming up at the front of the field as the 50 of Brandon Barkis all over the back bumper, the 3 of Chris Munson. Oh, caution on the Speedway, the 12 of Matt Hogan facing the wrong way over in turn number 2. Caution flag out.
Interesting to see some of these cars finding speed in the very top side of where the track is blackened up, which will make it very interesting as we continue with it, as they continue to widen that racing groove. Really have been watching Mike Beach use that high line and being effective with it, which great to see that. That should really shape up for that pure stock feature coming up.
Absolutely. And you know, it's kind of interesting because in years past, talking to the drivers that run the house divisions, on nights when the sprint cars come, usually the track got less grippy for the regular division, something to do with the compounded tire that the sprints run versus the compounded tire that our weekly drivers run. But it's looked to be a bit atypical from that, Roger, in as much as these drivers seem to have found some grip up in that second groove, which is a pretty drastic change from what we had before. Jonathan Rangel rejoins the field in the 45 car. He is currently 13 laps down.
As we have the Owosso option, and Munson and Barkis will flip-flop as far as Munson will take the inside. Barkis high side for the restart. Allen will start on the inside. And it looks like Clarity Patton might get dinged for driving over the choose line. I saw a pair of 2s flashed in the air. Tough break for last week's B-Main winner, or last chance qualifier winner, rather. So Allen will be inside row number 2, and to the outside will be Mike Beach. Jonathan Beach inside row 3, and Buddy Head to his right in the 46. So Buddy Head's going to start 6th.
We're just 3 laps shy of halfway, 17 and 23 to go. Munson, Barkis, your front row, Allen Beach, then Beach Head. Off at turn 4, green flag is back out.
Barkis slight advantage out of turn number 2. He's going to clear.
Wow.
Munson coming out of turn number 2, but Munson's going to fight back inside. He sticks a nose down there. The door's closed.
Yeah, Munson really sailed it into turn 3 trying to fight back, but Barkis just had too much power down, moving up into the top spot. In the meantime, Buddy Head actually at threat of losing a position as Douglas Litigant gets back to the inside of the 46.
I mean, that was quite a power move there by Barkis on that top side to take that lead away. And he's pulling away by a good almost half second over Munson, Allen, and Beach. And around goes Mike Beach. He gets it straightened up. He's going to go to the infield. The caution flag is out.
Yeah, I'd say that was a fair throw on the caution. The way they came together, you had no idea which way the field was going to spread from there. So good call in the interest of preemptiveness there by Nate Rowe, but the 11 of Mike Beach having a great run in that car too, was running up in the top 5. Unfortunately, something did not quite go right for Mr. Beach, and he will unfortunately head to the infield with heavy damage, but it also looks like he may have made contact with the 71 Elitigot after the caution had occurred. So hopefully the 71 car not too banged up and can continue on with no issues as well. Doesn't look like he's leaving the track right now. Race control reviewing the incident. All right, so field lined up 2 by 2. Barkus and Munson will be your front row.
Yeah, we'll see if Barkus has the speed from the bottom groove. He made that lead pass from the top groove in the last restart. Now Munson's going to get an opportunity to give it a try.
Yeah, but that 50 car has been hooked up all year. I mean, I think that car could probably run backwards and do at least halfway decent.
Well, he won that CRA race.
That he did. We'll see what happens, though. Barkus and Munson still up front, but we flipped from the last restart. 20 in, 20 to go. We'll see what happens here as the green flag comes out. We are back underway.
Barkus got a heck of a start there, Chris. He's able to clear Munson, and now Allen will try to deal with him back there for second. Munson's going to have the advantage as they head into 3, but can't shut the door because Allen's still there. They're wheel to wheel still as they come out of turn number 4.
Yeah, Ron Allen in the 69 still running strong. The 46 of Buddy Head gets around. Oh, Buddy Head's going to take it 3 wide for second.
Oh, boy.
He's going to back off going into 3, probably a smart choice.
He slid the wheels, too. He slid them tires. He dirt tracked it there a little bit coming out of turn number 4 as he got a piece of that concrete. Now he watches the battle between Allen and Munson in front of him, and maybe he'll size him up again. He's got plenty of laps, but he doesn't want Barkus to get too far away if this goes caution-free.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Roger, he's got plenty of laps still, and
oh boy.
Oh, big moment there for Munson in the 3 as the back end tried to lap the front end of his car, but so far we're able to still keep it pointed straight. But Ron Allen probably wants to get away from the 3 car as quick as he can.
Yeah, he's having a hard time keeping that car underneath him. Much better that time coming out of turn number 2, but I think Buddy getting a little antsy back there. He keeps looking inside, outside, and he's on the back bumper. He might look to the inside on the front stretch. Not this time.
Yeah, I don't know if that 3 car is stable enough to push it 3 wide. That might be more risk than reward, at least at this point in the race. But now Buddy Head fending off a charge from John Beach. So it could be go time whether Buddy Head wants it to be or not.
Oh boy, we got 4 cars under a blanket. Buddy had a little tap there to the back bumper of the 69 of Allen as they went down the back chute saying, hey, let's get going. Everyone's ganging up on us.
Looks like Allen gonna be cleared. Oh no! Buddy Head and Chris Munson make contact. Head goes around. Caution flag out.
Boy, it looked like Munson tried to get to the inside, but Buddy Head was there, knocked him onto the concrete, and away went the traction on the 46 machine. Of course, our call is unofficial.
Yeah, I believe I saw the same thing you did, Roger. But again, our call unofficial. Race control reviewing the tape right at their station immediately as we take a look. We do have 27 laps in, 13 to go here in the M&K Truck Center late model Sportsman event.
And for those of you that don't know, we have cameras around the speedway that we can refer to when we're looking at calls that maybe weren't seen. We've got 9 cameras around the racing surface, Chris, so they should have numerous angles to take a look at and see what actually transpired.
Yeah, and you mentioned those 9 cameras. We also have one of those 9 that's dedicated specifically to that choose arrow on the front stretch. One of the reasons we're able to be on it so quick when a driver runs over it.
Well, I guess the car to keep an eye on will be that number 3 machine because he's going to be a man on the mission for the next 13 laps. As the field will get the 1 to go signal.
right, 13 laps to go. Buddy Head has a points lead he wants to maintain, a $1,000 challenge he wants to keep alive. And Brandon Barkus wants to take that points lead away from Buddy Head and deny him victory in the challenge. We'll see what happens. Green flag is out. We're back underway.
Another great start by Barkus. He's able to clear Buddy Head. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Ron Allen slid up the track, and around goes the 3 of Munson. So that will, if he is called the caution car, it would be his second one if that is the case.
Yeah, it
Did
looked
not
like
see what happened there.
It looked like he and the 45 of George Rangel touched doors.
Okay.
I'm not sure who the instigator was.
I looked up and he was already going around, so we'll wait and see what was seen, and we'll see who will find themselves out, or at least to the tail. And
see who was seen.
I see Rangel kind of hanging at the back here, so wondering if he's unofficially tapping out or not.
Well, that was also where he was running at the time of the caution.
Okay.
He is also several laps down, 13 laps down.
Field bunched up, ready to go, trying to finish these final Baker's dozen laps. Barkus and Head bring them to the M&K Truck Center restart zone to the green flag. Better restart for Head that time, able to at least stay alongside Barkus through turns 1 and 2. He'll stay up top and try to keep that fender alongside your race leader. Now he'll duck into line.
And now John Beach up there in those podium spots as well. Buddy Head gets a nose underneath the 50 of Barkus down the back straightaway. Barkus able to shut the door into turn number 3.
Lytle quietly moving up to the 5th spot as Buddy Head again to the inside. He had a good run through the center of the corner, got the nose right under the door of the 50 of Barkus. Great battle for the lead as they come out of turn 4, Chris.
And Barkus leads off of 4 by a nose as Buddy Head now pulls ahead down the back straightaway. Barkus still trying to fight back on the outside. John Beach looking for somewhere to go in the $ car, but your new leader at the line is going to be the 46 of Buddy Head. Barkus immediately with the switchback tries to give him the nose going into turn number 1, but Buddy Head from the back to the front runs in the top position.
Barkus tried to do the crisscross, make you jump, and couldn't get it done. Now he's forced to watch the back bumper of Buddy Head lead another lap. 8 to go. You got Beach in the 3rd spot, Allen all alone in 4th, and Lytle back there in 5th. Those 5 down the back straightaway. Front 4 have separated themselves from the rest of the field.
And so far, Buddy Head able to maintain that gap over Barkus about a car length and a half. But Roger, he was in this position in our Invitational a week ago. Looked like he was on his way to victory when the engine let go. He's got coming to 5 laps remaining. We'll see if the 46 can hang on.
Well, it was certainly a lot hotter last Saturday night, and that played a part in a lot of attrition. Didn't have a very good night Wednesday either. Didn't get a chance to compete in the Outlaw Super Late Model. Ended up having to load up and go home early. And right now trying to get some revenge on that as he's got 4 laps remaining.
He heads down the back straightaway, and your top 4 pretty sizable gaps from each other. Coming to 3 to go now.
I don't think your leader's going to catch that lap traffic, but it's going to be awfully close. You got Personnel in the 42 and the 07 back there, Cody Dorman. They might catch him here, but he's got 2 to go for Buddy Head, trying to hold on for a pair of laps.
Yeah, first battle on track right now is the one for 7th as Douglas Littagott tries to get around the 22 of Clarity Patton. But up at the front of the field, your leader beginning to close in on the 07 of Cody Dorman. Dorman gives him plenty of room as Buddy Head comes to the white flag. He'll come off of turn number 2 for the final time. into turn number 3, off of turn number 4. Checkered flag is out. Challenge accepted, challenge defeated. Buddy Head is your winner. Brandon Barkus second, John Beach third, Ron Allen fourth, and Damian Lytle will complete your top 5.
What a tale of 2 weekends for just couldn't get it finished. Wednesday, today he said, I'll take the Midwest Challenge. It's $1,000 to $2,000 I just won, so 3 large for Buddy Head. He takes a nice cold sip of water and he climbs out of this car, and Buddy, what a run. It was tough. 3,000 will help you a little bit from last week's troubles, I hope.
Absolutely. You know, I want to tell you, everybody, thank you for coming out, sticking through the rain. That's a big deal for everybody. My crew members every week, they help me out. It's a big deal for us to come out here and play with these guys. They all do a great job every week, so thank you very much.
Talk about coming from the back. You come out here, maybe a little bit of a different compound from the sprint cars being out here. Did the racing groove really change a whole lot because of that?
Yeah, the outside went bad. So we tried it a few times. We got a couple of spots, but we pretty much had to go to the bottom.
Well, congratulations. Big win for you. Get a nice trophy here. Why don't you thank everybody, buddy?
Thanks, everybody, for coming. All my sponsors, I appreciate it. Thanks, Rex, for having us here. Dale let us borrow a motor. You guys are great. Thank you very much for getting us here.
All right, how about it one more time? Head, ladies and gentlemen, picking up the win in your late model